Guys, how you doing? This is Manga section. I'm here to bring the review for Shaman King episode 49. So we start things off where we left off within the last episode. I'm pretty sure I mentioned last week that I don't think Faust is dead, and that came around to be the case. And when it comes to Faust's battle, well, Faust's death, I should say, rather, there's two things for me that undermined his death. The first thing being how his death was shown to us as the audience. So he starts singing this song about the hot spring that he obviously Yo's hot spring. He starts singing a song about that, and basically what we get is that his fight took place over a period of time while he was singing this song. And now, rather than showing us him singing the song or just the song overlaid to us with the fight being shown, we get this scenes of the hot spring, and like this really, they really went for the advertisement of the hot spring, and we don't see the fight. We only see the end piece of the fight where he's like, right, now I'm done, now I can be with Eliza, and then he essentially falls to the floor, dying. I feel like that undermines his death, because it could have made for, at least in my opinion, a more emotional showing if we like saw him getting beaten up, really giving it his all, giving his death some more meaning to what it does get within this episode. The second thing for me that undermines his death is the fact that how seconds later, not even minutes, just literally seconds later, okay, maybe it was minutes, but yeah, regardless of how long it was, he's back in ghost form. So it's just those two things that undermine his death. But a good thing to come out of this scene, or out of this fight's conclusion, is the fact that we no longer have anybody present who can revive, and that's a good thing for me personally, because it can now start to bring the tension. Because previously I was mentioning, everybody's dying every second but getting revived every second. Where's the tension? Where's the stuff that keeps you on the edge of the seat? Where's the stuff that makes you wonder at the end of the day, because this is a show and the good guys always win? You still want that edge of the seat, oh my gosh, what's going to happen next kind of thing. And we can now finally start to get that, because no one present can revive. And the reason why I keep saying no one present is because I forgot that Ren's sister can revive people as well. She's not there presently, but she could be on the route. She could be on the route. So it makes you wonder there. But for now, no revivals, so tension can be up there a little bit. So after Fouts loses to this patch member, we then have Yo fight said patch member. And now, before this, everyone seemed to be struggling with this guy. He's trying to get around him, but after Fouts' death, Yo seems to have quite a very easy time. Again, the fight is not something that's shown in the full entirety, but it makes you feel this way. Especially when you have the patch member talking about how Yo's improved, and it's hinted that Yo's improvement is not out of rage, but it's out of love, and that's something else that comes up within the episode as well. So that's why I feel strongly for this as well, out of love. But what I'm thinking is that, does that what's the word I'm looking for? Is that a good enough reason for Yo to now be to overpower this patch member to this degree, to what was kind of hinted at? Again, because we don't get to see the episode in its entirety. So that kind of threw me off as well, because previously they've been having a hard time with all tribe members, but now, easy defeat? I'm not really buying it. So we have this thing also within this episode with the two kids. I forget their names, and the golem, but you know who I'm talking about. So they wanted to get involved. They wanted to do their part to help save the day, essentially. So they have taken the golem, and they are planned to attack head on from a distance as well. But that doesn't go well for them. Hal easily kills them off, and that leads to a reveal that the golem has the spirit of their mum inside. And for me personally, I'm not gonna lie to you, that was a bit of a okay, whatever kind of thing, because the way I see it is that these two kids didn't have enough screen time and involvement in the story and the chance for us to like them as a character and somewhat understand them as characters as well, for me to care that this golem has the spirit of their mum inside. And that's just the way it is. But again, the power of love does come into play. And I get what they're going for, the love of a parent is a strong bond, and that strong bond can make you do amazing things. I get it. That's what they're going for. I've seen that in Harry Potter. I've seen that in Harry Potter where Harry, the whole thing of being able to touch Harry if you're evil. I've seen it in Harry Potter. And I get it, but because like I said, because we don't get really much with those two characters, it's like it became a meh moment. But basically they die. Um the golem does its best to continue to protect them, even in death. It kept trying to resurrect itself, blah, 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 blah. But this leads to how then killing the sister who was the catalyst to the robot keep coming back and all that. And then giving the spirit of fire to the boy and saying, yo, go to yo. Go to yo. Go take the spirit of fire and that news to yo. So what we're getting here is that Hal no longer needs the spirit of fire. He's getting that cocky. Not Shaman King yet, but he's getting that cocky. So he sent the spirit of fire to Yo. And now I'm still trying to understand what Hal is doing here exactly, because Yo does mention this as well. He might be doing this to provoke Yo, but I don't think that's the case, because in the OG anime, sorry, Hal wanted to fuse back with Yo, and I still feel like that's something that should be coming into play. I feel like it should be, but I don't know. So I feel like there's an interior motive there. I'll find out within the next couple of episodes. But yeah, so on the other side of things, we have the what's that group called? Three of the five great spirits have been found, and they are trying to. That party is trying to find a way to get to Yo and company so they can give them the spirits. With three found, and the spirit of five being one. Where is the fifth? Where's the fifth? That's probably something to come up later on in the episode. But as Yo and company continue to travel, they reach the next patchland, and they are basically unable to fight. Their fury is low. They've been fighting a long time. It's understandable. So what we see when they reach, basically just resting up at this point. Yeah, and that's it. That's nothing more to say about the episode. If when Sister is part of the party that is coming to bring the three great spirits to the others, I do believe we will get one more revival. Fouts was only capable of one revival, so I feel like Jeune Sanemia will be capable. Actually, tell a lie, because Fouts didn't even get a chance to revive anyone. But yeah, I feel like Jeune will come. She'll be capable of one revival, and that will be saved for Yo at the end. Coming towards the end of the series, he will come back, and then that's where we'll get the final showdown. That's what I'm predicting for now. But I feel like this episode could have been way more exciting. I know I've been saying this for a while. I don't know if the fights were like this within the manga, but that's not an excuse, because animes always take liabilities, if that's the word I'm looking for, to add certain quote unquote filler scenes to fill out episodes. And this is something that they could have added to not just this episode, but all the fights with the patch members so far to make them more exciting. So it's for those reasons I'm only giving this episode a 2-star rating. And like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please go to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.